My name is UFURR, and this is my Ignite presentation on Goldilocks. The founder of Goldilocks, Debbie Sterling's parents' dream was for her to become an actress. This was a typical aspiration for girls when she was growing up. She did not discover her love for engineering until her high school math teacher suggested she pursue it as a college major. While attending Stanford, she was annoyed by how few women were in the engineering program. The question led Miss Sterling on an inquisitive journey that led her to the conception of the popular girls' innovative engineering toy, Goldilocks. As Miss Sterling began her query into why the number of girls studying engineering at Stanford were so low, she discovered that only 13% of the engineering population worldwide consisted of females. And the decline of female interest in engineering begins at a very low 8 years old. As she delved further into the problem, she discovered that toys that promote engineering are dominated by masculine themes. Debbie spent a year doing in-depth research into gender differences and child development to create the concept. Her big takeaway from the study is that boys have strong spatial skills because they love construction toys. Girls, on the other hand, have superior verbal skills because they love stories, reading, and characters. Construction toys develop an early interest in these engineering topics, but for over 100 years now, they've been considered toys for boys. Miss Sterling wanted to create a toy that would move the idea of girls' toys beyond just making it pink to appeal to girls. Using her research that determined that boys have strong spatial skills because of their love for construction toys, and girls have superior verbal skills because they love reading stories and characters, Goldilocks would be the best of both worlds, reading plus building. It would appeal to girls because they aren't just interested in what they're building, they want to know why. Goldie's stories relate to girls' lives. The machine Goldie builds solves problems and helps her friends. As girls read along, they want to be like Goldie and do what she does. Miss Sterling's dream was that these toys would come closer to bridging the STEM gap, which is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. The product target age range is from 5 to 9. Goldilocks combines spatial and verbal by combining a construction toy plus a book series starring Goldie, the kid inventor, who loves to build. As girls read along, they get to build what Goldie builds. There are 3 projects in the series so far, including Goldilocks in the spinning machine, Goldilocks in the parade float, and Goldilocks in the dunk tank. She wanted that Goldilocks would challenge girls to build working machines that use belts, cranks, pulleys, wheels, and axles. Goldilocks utilized social media to introduce the project to the world, but didn't stop there. Since the launch of the project through Kickstarter, social media has been one of the large pieces of the marketing by utilizing Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and blogging. Consumers are encouraged to send their ideas, and much of the popularity of the projects is through tremendous word of mouth support through social media. The outstanding connectivity of Goldilocks helped secure a free Super Bowl commercial spot, helping Goldilocks make history by being the first small entrepreneurship to advertise during the Super Bowl. What's next? The Kickstarter project was only the beginning of what Debbie intended to create. She's building an entire series of Goldilocks building stories where children will learn all about the kinds of engineering concepts, including gears, pulleys, circuits, and even coding. Speaking of coding, Goldilocks is currently developing a character named Ruby Rails. She appears in the second toy, Goldilocks in the parade float, and she's going to be developing her character more over the coming months. Ruby Rails will have a knack for computer coding and software engineering. Goldilocks is not a one-hit wonder. It's a movement. And those are my references. And we have hold on. And this is the Super Bowl commercial. And that is the end of my presentation.